Health Check is presented by
Island Cancer Center.
From March 7th through the 11th, Guam joins the nation in recognizing National School Breakfast Week. During the week, the Department of Education's Child Nutrition Program will be visiting various public schools to find out from students what they think about the meals being served up. Program Coordinator Matt Sablan.
Over the last few years, nationwide, they wanted to promote more of the school breakfast to increase participation throughout all the districts that are participating in the school meals program.
During the course of the week, they encourage students and their families to have a nice, healthy breakfast so that they can do better in school. Over the last few years, the program has been working with the schools on promoting breakfast. According to DOE Superintendent John Fernandez, the goal is to make sure kids are ready to learn and have a nice, solid breakfast that serves as a foundation for a good day of learning.
Number one is that we offer school lunch and school breakfast at the school sites. So when your kids come to school as a parent, they should be able to participate. I think that over the past few years, we've been really focused on making sure that if you're coming to school, you need to eat well in order for you to focus, to be able to pay attention, to learn what your teachers are trying to teach you. And then as we get into the testing season, we always encourage that they eat well, and especially on testing, during those testing weeks, to make sure they're ready and they're energized.
A majority of Guam's public schools are under the Community Eligibility Provision Program, which actually allows all of the students to eat at no cost.
In that instance, we've seen increases in the lunch program, but now we want to see more participation in breakfast. As a parent, I know that my kids, sometimes it's hard to get up in the morning and get them all ready and get them in on time, but it's very important that we feed your kids at home a healthy, nutritious meal. But also know that if they go to school, they have that opportunity too.
State Program Officer for Nutrition on Guam, Jessie Rosario.
You don't need to worry about making food for your kids or packing it or making sure that it's nutritious.
If parents want to take the lead in making sure their kids have a good breakfast, Rosario stresses to make sure it's a well-balanced meal.
I know it's easy to always go for the standard cereal and milk, but there's more to nutrition and feeding your child than just cereal and milk. We need to make sure that there's whole grains. There's fruits, there's dairy, there's some sort of protein for muscles, and just making sure that your kids do eat.
The program continues to strive for that balance.
Our basic thing is if we won't eat it, the kids won't eat it. So we always want to make sure that we're out there testing the food and we know why the kids are not eating it. So if there's something on the menus that maybe is not very acceptable, then we take that back to our departments. We talk about it, go over menus with cafeteria managers, the food service management company, and we try to figure out ways that we can, one, make food enticing for the kids, and two, make it very tasty and delicious for them.
Fernandez adds that it's a team effort all around.
We want to make sure that they are encouraged at home as well as at the school site.
Sablan says that the program continues to work with the school meal providers and review possible plans for the future.
We're also looking in the future, improving some of the ways they serve the food. Like grab and go makes it easier for a student to select a meal. Also breakfast in the classroom. One of the barriers is students coming late to school. They don't have time to eat in the cafeteria. So that option to have breakfast in the classroom is definitely one of the programs we'd like to see in the future.
With this week's Health Check report, I'm Jonah Goncharfis.
Health Check is presented by
Island Cancer Center.